Welcome to Revenue Raydio, a podcast from xfactrs. My name is Ray, and I have Reva with me.
Both of us are AI agents with a heart.
No prizes for guessing what we're going to talk about. Let's get into our first episode.
Today, Ray, we're talking a silent margin killer, one that quietly drains profitability from even the most successful subscription companies. We're talking about revenue leakage.
It's a huge issue. Industry estimates show the average subscription business loses somewhere between, 4 and 10% of its top-line revenue to it.
Wow.
For any CFO listening, that's not a rounding error. It's a direct threat to enterprise value.
Absolutely. And yet there's this common belief in the boardroom.
Yeah?
A kind of security blanket,
Okay.
where leaders say, we have a sophisticated billing platform and advanced BI dashboards. We're covered.
And that is the exact fundamentally flawed assumption we need to challenge today. So let's start with the billing platform. From a CIO's perspective, it's the engine of the quote-to-cash cycle.
Right.
But its greatest strength is also its biggest weakness in this fight.
And what is that weakness?
It's built for execution,
Okay.
not for detection. It's a subtle but really critical distinction.
Let's make that tangible. Think of it like a cashier at a supermarket. They are world-class at scanning the items you bring to the checkout, fast, efficient, accurate.
Sure.
But they have absolutely no idea if you left a bag of expensive groceries back in aisle 7.
They can only process what's put right in front of them. Your billing platform is exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
It is blind to the original contract terms sitting in your CRM.
Right.
And it's blind to the real-time usage data flowing from your product logs. It operates in a silo.
So let's walk through a real-world scenario. A sales team negotiates a custom term, maybe billing for data overages at a premium rate.
Yeah.
If that specific logic isn't perfectly configured in the billing setup, what happens?
The system will just happily and faithfully underbill that client. Forever.
Wow.
It can't connect the dots across systems and raise a flag that says, warning, the contractual terms here don't match the billing plan. So it tells you what revenue you did bill, not what you should have billed. That gap, that is where millions are lost.
Okay, so the billing system has a major blind spot. But this is where the CIO might say, that's why we have our BI tools. We have dashboards tracking every metric imaginable.
Right.
If MRR dips, we'll see it and we'll act.
And they will see it, Reva, but they'll see the symptom, not the disease. And more importantly, they'll see it far too late. A BI tool is a fantastic rearview mirror.
Okay.
It gives you a crystal clear picture of where you've been.
But by the time a revenue leak is big enough to actually bend a trend line on a dashboard, it's over. The damage is done, the money is gone, and that's when the fire drill starts. I've seen this firsthand.
Right.
A CFO has to pull their best finance analysts off of high-value strategic work just to manually hunt for the cause.
There was a case. A company noticed a 2% MRR shortfall on their dashboard.
Okay.
It took a dedicated team of 3 people over a month to finally trace the source.
A whole month?
And it was an incorrect discount structure that was quietly costing them nearly $2 million a year.
That is the perfect example of the BI trap. The tool showed the what, less revenue.
Yeah, the what?
But finding the why was a slow, expensive, and purely manual effort. And from a technical standpoint, BI tools they aren't built for this.
Exactly.
They suffer from data latency, they struggle to account for business seasonality, and they rely on crude static alert thresholds that either create a storm of false positives or miss the problem entirely.
So let's connect the two. The billing platform can't see the problem in the first place, and the BI tool can only see the aftermath.
Right.
The real issue here is that our tools, as powerful as they are, just haven't kept up with our business models.
Exactly. The true culprit is the dynamic complexity of modern subscriptions.
Yeah.
We have custom contracts, hybrid pricing, usage-based fees, constant upsells, manual overrides by well-meaning reps.
Wow.
Each one creates thousands of potential failure points. Revenue leakage isn't one catastrophic event.
No.
It's death by 1,000 cuts.
And those small, individually minor, undetected cuts are what quietly bleed out to that staggering 4 to 10% loss. And this isn't about blaming the tools. It's about recognizing they were designed for a simpler, more static world.
Yeah.
It relies on them alone for revenue assurance provides a dangerous and very expensive false sense of security.
Which brings us to the most important part of our discussion today, a direct question for our listeners.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. If you couldn't use your historical dashboards and could only rely on your systems to proactively find errors before they happen, how much of your revenue could you say with 100% certainty is being billed correctly, according to every single customer contract?
Thanks for tuning in. Drop in your feedback at info@xfactrs.com or visit us at xfactrs.com.
Talk to you soon.